32.
Now I got 32 flavors of this bootylicious bubble gum, raspberry, grape, cherry. Come and get this honey bun, yummy, yum, baby.
Oh,
Crazy. What's up, y'all? What is this? Episode 5. Let's talk real talk. We litty titty this week. Well, I'm litty titty. I don't know about it. Yeah. Episode 5. We live. We are now on SoundCloud. If y'all haven't seen all the fucking videos I've been putting up on YouTube, I'm gonna try and get this episode on YouTube as well. Episode 4 was a flop. I even tried to upload it today and it was not working. But how you doing today, Juniors?
We good. We're currently sick. We're getting sick. I apologize if I cough or start sneezing or whatever while recording, but we good. And today we have a very special guest with us today. We have Mr. SlurDerp from the SlurDerp Productions with us today. I don't know how special he is of a guest since we talk to her like 5 times a week, but oh well.
Hello, guys. How y'all doing today?
Yes, this is. Unfortunately, we could not get John in here today because he's going through something right now via computer issues. But we'll get him in here one day to finish up the little story that we were trying to get him to talk about last week. But yes, Lysha, I believe you wanted to start us off with something in particular today.
I had just wanted to do the recap of the last segment from last week. Since John is having issues and he can't record with us today, that can just slide on out. But Slur, since we have you here, when we jumping up back into the pool?
Honestly, well, I don't plan to do any summer classes, so like you guys said on a previous episode, hopefully we could do it during the summer because like I think my classes end around like the end of May, so June, July, August can probably start back up and get things popping again. To be honest, so I have a lot more free time.
I'm just saying the 1 year anniversary is 5th of May.
We might have to hit it up there. If anything, shoot, just so it's authentic.
All right. With that being said, you heard it from him. Bug the fuck out of him. I've been telling y'all that for 5 ever. I have a couple pop culture stories today that I found interesting. Some of them do my favorite woman in the Black China. From what I saw this morning, the Kardashians I guess went and filed some paperwork so that she can't use the name Angela Renee Kardashian to sell anything if her and Rob do get married, because I do know that when they got engaged, she had went and had I think she had went to go get like the copyright for the name Angela Renee Kardashian, and they was just like, oh nope, you're not doing that. It's not going down like that. It's not happening. So I guess they won that little suit or whatever. Also her and her trifling ass baby apparently he hasn't been paying his nanny bill, and that's how that woman makes a living. And I guess he's been trying to make it seem that she's hitting him up as a way of saying, oh, I want you back. But niggas know that's not the case. She gonna stay with Rob.
I would like to point out that for you to go through the length of copywriting somebody's name, there's a certain level of pettiness to that. It's astounding.
I mean, if she gets married and she's gonna change her name to Kardashian regardless. So it's the fact that they were just like, oh nah, we don't want you associated with our brand. We gonna make sure that you can't use this name.
That's kind of crazy, to be honest.
Because at the end of the day, Dream's last name is Kardashian. So why not have the same last name as your child?
Right.
Because that makes shit a lot easier.
Especially raising them. Like, he gonna grow up and be like, why your name different from mine?
Not even that, with school. And Chris Brown still refusing to get served for this restraining order. That's not gonna happen no time soon. And this nigga just started his tour, so Karuchi can hang that shit the fuck up.
But can we talk about these new? But can we talk about these new tattoos he got? Oh, he about to get.
Yo, I'm looking on Instagram the other day, and now I'm a huge Chris Brown fan. Like I know a lot about this, and what I know is that this nigga ink OD. So I'm looking at this picture, and I see something new on this. Okay, that's fine. You got a little belly tat or whatever. But then I look again, and this nigga got this big ass upside down triangle in the middle of his fucking torso. I'm just like, what is happening here? So I was like, enough is enough.
And as you pointed out yesterday, this nigga's tattoo artist comes with him on tour.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of him getting a new tattoo while on this tour is very high.
His ass gonna be flaking up on that stage too, because that ink was mighty fucking dark. I'm just saying. But the tour look interesting. Like the way that the stage is set up is in the center of the arena or the stadium, whatever the fuck is in the center. And from what I saw in his rehearsals, he a little puppet. They got him on like, for whatever song that is, they got him like on those strings and controlling them and shit. But wherever you are in the venue, you're gonna see him. It's not like you looking down at him on like on a basic stage. He's literally in the center. So I think that was a good idea. 50 Cent's no longer on the tour. I don't know why he even signed on to do that to be fucking getting with.
I guess that was before the whole fight thing, probably.
No, because Chris announced a tour after that. So I don't know. I don't, who really wants to see Curtis 50 Cent Jackson on tour? What is he gonna perform? Ain't nobody trying to hear nothing from Get Rich or Die Trying.
I wouldn't mind hearing Candy Shop one more again.
No.
I've seen that song. I've seen him perform that song in person with Olivia in like 05. It was cringeworthy. But that happened. The bridge in Atlanta collapsed.
Let's talk about that too, because everybody was talking about, but I don't really know what happened.
Well, at first it was just they were saying that like the metal and stuff that it was on was faulty and like old and stuff, so it caved in. But recently, well, what I saw today and what Tyrese said not too long ago was that there was a guy smoking crack under the bridge and his chair caught on fire and the fire spreaded, and that's what caused the bridge to collapse. But no one was hurt. Thank God for that. It caused a mean ass traffic jam. Like that, shit was OD. And I'm actually happy that one of our pool party members is safe, because he said that he missed that bridge collapsing by like 5 minutes.
God bless.
Thank God for that. I'm just happy that two of them are safe in one piece.
What the name of the bridge was, just so that the people to stay away from it.
I mean, that's the main bridge on a highway, so like they had to reroute everything to like fix that.
God damn. I have to call my brother, see if he down there. He work in Atlanta, so
I-85 north. Yeah, I-85 north.
Because when we had heard about it, I was just like, okay, wait a minute, there's a lot going on right here. A bridge just doesn't catch on fire like that.
Right.
Well, it's good. I don't think there were any casualties or anything reported that was bad. That's good to hear. Never want to hear anything bad about that.
But when I found out that like no one got hurt or anything, like no one died or anything, but I just look at God. Look at him. He's real. He's here now. So that that was interesting. There's just so much Slur, how you been?
Before we get to Slur, well,
Mhm.
since we're talking about Slur and his video production, your video got taken down, didn't it?
Yeah,
Like a copyright strike.
it got
Yeah,
blown away.
yeah. For those that don't know, Slur put up a video yesterday. It
It was,
was a decent little skit. That thumbnail. Hey, I'm glad I reported it to YouTube when I did.
why?
You thought I was playing. I was so serious. I'm not gonna let this happen. But
What's the problem, man?
hey, no, get off the toilet.
Listen, at least I had the common decency to put the shirt down so you ain't actually see all the cheek in the thumbnail.
Mm,
'Cause let me tell you something. When I looked at the video, I was editing. I was like, "That's a lot of ass just sitting there. I gotta fix this. I have to go back and record that, man."
God bless. But talk about this kid, even though it got taken down, because it was in reference to something that came out earlier last week.
Yes. So basically, for y'all don't know, the homie Kendrick Lamar dropped a new single called "Humble," and literally the whole day, I was just listening to that song. I was inspired. So when I got off of work, I was like just thinking of different ideas of how I can make this work. And one of the parts in the video that he dropped with the single was him surrounded by a whole bunch of bald black men just bobbing their head to the beat. And I decided, being humble. Let me see if I can work with this. So basically, I decided that my character is gonna be a dickhead, just be mad rude, and basically be the opposite of humble. And the other character was going to be a representation of them bald men, ready to show people how to be humble, even if they got to do it with force. So basically, throughout the day, the unhumble fellow is just going around being very disrespectful and rude, and he's talking smack and everything. And then the man in the hood is ready to show him how to be a very humble citizen, even if it comes with a little bit of force. So, but sadly, I had more than 30 seconds of Kendrick's song in the video, so that thing got blown away by the end of the day, and I was very sad.
I just want
See
everybody to know
now,
I'm so glad it got. I'm so glad it got copyrighted. I'm so happy.
I have a question for you. How long have you been doing YouTube?
I want to say it's been about 2.5 years now.
Okay, and so within that 2.5 years, you knew better.
Yes, definitely. The thing about it is that I've used songs like that before and never had an issue.
But it's too new.
It's very new. But I was just too excited, to be honest. I didn't think it through. I just wanted to be out there for the people to see.
Listen, I'm just saying. Okay, hold on, pause. Before I get back into that.
Mm-hmm.
People, if you're running a business and you have things to do and someone that you kind of personally do not like, but you will work with them professionally, feels the need that they're going to rush you to get something done, just try and be as professional as possible, because it's taking everything in me not to cuss this girl out right now, because I really don't like her.
Is this into relation with happened to you like 2 days ago? One old person was like, "Let me see your work."
Yes. She just posted a status and tagged me in it. I was like, I'm gonna need her to hurry up. I don't really like you too much, so I'm gonna need you to just, get that together and wait. Okay, but back to you. But yeah, you know that you have the 30-second rule with them, and even if you were gonna use the song like that, what you could have done was lower the volume on it, because if the volume on the song itself was lowered, they probably wouldn't have been able to detect it that quick. I had that problem with one of my videos. I had used the same song, but I did it on a loop. And when it looped around the second time, I didn't lower the volume on that second part. So it caught that middle part of me using the song. And I got a copyright on it. But the only thing is they didn't take the video down or anything. It's just that now when ads run on that video, the owner of the song gets paid.
Right. And that's what I thought that's what I thought it would do. But they took the whole thing down. Whole video down.
Blown back.
Gave your boy a strike and everything. I was like, well, this is
yeah, I didn't get a strike. When the ads run, the guy who owns the rights to the song, he just gets paid instead of me.
Right. I'm about to do that for next time. But yeah.
Yeah, lower the volume. You'll be.
Yeah. They don't play no games.
So, with that, a little update on the work situation.
Oh yes, please talk about this. This is hilarious to me.
She and I worked together for about 30 minutes last week.
Uh-oh.
And I did what I said I was gonna do. As soon as she came in, I went over to that counter. I grabbed that strawberry acai. I grabbed me some coconut milk. I grabbed me some dried strawberries, and I went to work over there. And like, I literally saw like the one side of her face turn red, and I was just. So then when I went to go clock out, I had told her to make me a caramel frappuccino just so I could have it to take whatever. And I had my tray with my drinks in it, and I put the strawberry acai the closest to her so that when she went to go like put my other drink in the tray, she would have to like be around it. Whatever. I'm not trying to kill the girl, but it's just like, my nigga, like, you really tried it. And then she tried to act like everything was okay when she came into work, and I was just like, no, that's not how we work out here. So, that's how that went. And then she tried to get people to work for her to her 12 o'clock shift today at 12 o'clock. It's just like, I can't wait for you to get fired. And then I think somebody else is quitting this week. Just y'all keep quitting so I can keep getting these hours. Like, that's, if I can be there 5 days a week, 40 hours a week, I'll be fine.
But let's go back to this. Hey, you really need somebody to work my shift. The buses are acting funny, yada yada yada. It's a 12 to 9 shift. Can anybody work it? You send this. You send this in a group message. Your shift starts at 12. You send a group message at 12:06. Now, I don't know what kind of fantasy world that she think this is. The last time I checked, 12:06 was after 12 o'clock when your shift started. Maybe.
And then on Sundays that the buses run every hour. Yes. You know this. And why is it that you don't think, oh, I can grab a cab. Oh, I can call an Uber. Oh, I can call a Lyft, because we have those in this area. It's not that hard to do. I don't understand why you have your availability to work on a Sunday when you know that the buses run funny.
Cause let me tell y'all that them 3 weeks I had to take Uber to work. I was riding Uber faithfully. They came, picked me up right on time. I might have got to work late about 5 minutes maybe every now and then, but Uber came through. Shout out to Uber. I ain't got no promotion code, but just shout out to Uber.
Right.
Like, I don't understand like stuff like that. And the thing is, like, now whenever we talk about her at work or like any other, like the red shirts at Target,
don't even get me started.
They will like legit roll their R's when they hear her name. Like, it's to that point, because it's just like, it's always her. Then nobody else really gives trouble. And then you have the other one who just doesn't show up. Like, I had to close again at 6 o'clock the other day.
Oh no.
Because she didn't show up, and I texted her an hour before her shift. I texted her at 4:30. Her shift was 5:30. I said, "Are you coming into work?" She didn't respond to the text message, but she was on Snapchat with food and kids.
I remember this now.
Yeah, she did that, and then I was like, "Okay, well, I know I open tomorrow." This was last Wednesday, so I was like, "I know I open tomorrow," which was that Thursday. I might as well just leave everything for me to do tomorrow. I just made sure that I dumped out everything so that there was nothing sitting out, like liquid wise.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to work, I kid you not, on Thursday, I got to work at 6:45 a.m. My shift wasn't until 7:30. Like, I called for a ride and everything, and I came in at 6:45. By 7:30, my morning routine, all the dishes that I had left for like the night before were done. Everything was done before 7:30. When I clocked in at 7:30, the only thing I literally had to do was take temperatures. And I let them know that. I was like, yo, I came in here mad early because, you know, we didn't have a closer last night. And I did everything. Like, I did the night routine. I washed my dishes that I had left in the sink, the coffee pots, all that stuff. And they were like, okay, cool. Thank you for letting us know. But the thing about it is, I didn't get paid for that. I only got paid from 7:30 to 12. I didn't get paid from 6:45 to 7:30, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's ridiculous.
But you know, I'm still the laziest person at that, you know, at that job. But I'm going above and beyond.
Right. To save their ass at the end of the day.
Oh, they'll learn.
Every time you tell me about this nonsense at Starbucks, in my head I just go, I wish a motherfucker would try me at Logan's with this
Right.
nonsense. Let me come let me come into work if I gotta open and my station look a hot mess. I'm gonna tell every last one of my managers, be like, hey, I don't know which one of y'all closed, but this don't make no sense. And then I'm gonna find whoever closed and be like, what is this? This don't make no goddamn sense. Don't you ever let me come in and see this mess in any session that I gotta open, because you're not gonna get an end up from me. And 9 times out
Right.
of 10, I'm gonna make sure I get that shift taken away from me, because
And you
I
know
got that
what's
type of power.
It's funny
Ooh.
that you say that because my ex-boyfriend was saying the same thing. Last weekend I was talking to him while he was at work because he does a night shift at Dunkin', and he's a manager too. So every time he's seen something that wasn't done from like the shift prior to his, he was like, "Yep, I know who was here. I'm writing niggas up. That's it. Nope. I've been told niggas to do this, that, and the third. I'm writing niggas up." I was just like, "Yo, I wish I had that ability because motherfuckers been getting written up left and right up in my store."
Oh yeah,
Right.
like I will. If I see that like this shit don't look right, I won't even go. I'll go above my managers and I'll just go to my reach and be like, hey, I need you in here for like a surprise visit. Just show up. And 9 times out of 10, this new one will show up and be like, what's going on? And motherfuckers get scared, be like, yeah, just I want you to look at how they work and tell me if I'm crazy or not. And 9 times out of 10, I'm in the right.
Right.
And
See,
so,
for me, because I'm doing the same thing Life's doing, working in the Starbucks and Target. I'm I guess I'm lucky enough to have it to where the Starbucks people, like, we work together, but it's the issue when like the red shirts come over, we're the problem. And the issue with that is that some of the red shirts are the managers, and they like to play like they boo boo the fool or something, and it always causing problems at the Starbucks. Like, one of the issues we had recently was one of the GSTLs came behind the counter, made one of the other GSAs a drink, and it just left a full line of customers for us to deal with. So one of the Starbucks chicks, she was like, "I'm gonna go talk to one of the managers in the back." So she went back there, and you know what she said? She said, "Oh, maybe she didn't want to mess up their drinks, so she decided to leave the line."
Excuse me.
That's what, like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, what kind of excuse is that? You are a manager of a store, and you're giving excuses for someone else. What are you doing? It don't make no sense sometimes.
I mean, and you are also a brand new store too.
Right.
So it's like they feel as though, you know, they have everything under control and they're doing, but at the same time, that's not right. That's not something that they're supposed to do.
Exactly.
So if that does happen again, I would advise you to either get someone like contact your DM or talk to your in-house HR about that, because they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to come on the counter at all. The only reason that anybody from any red shirts should come behind the counter over there is if they're telling you to clock out for your meals, something in the back is broken, or if they're refilling the money in the register. That's the only reasons why any red shirts should be back there. They should not be back there making any drinks or anything else. If anything, when they come over, they are customers as well. They have red cards, they have discount cards. That's what they're supposed to use. You just don't go back there and just take it because you can.
Right. And it's just like, listen, like, I know I was a red shirt before, but I'm over here now. There's different guidelines, and I'm gonna enforce them. So just because I know you, don't mean you get special treatment from me. I'm trying to keep my job at the end of the day.
I don't even play that. Like, my homeboy, like, I've known him. He comes over like every day. He takes his breaks over there. He'll just walk over there when there's nobody over and just come and sit down. And maybe once, if I'm feeling good and there's nothing like really to do, then maybe I'll give him his drink like on the sly. But other than that, no, I'm enforcing it. I don't care. I might charge you for a tall and give you a venti, but that's about it.
Right.
No, I don't play that over there, because then when stuff go wrong, it falls back on you, whoever was working over there.
They looking at you.
I got that same like type of thing at work. Like depending on, say if I'm not gonna fry something, I get the occasional server to be like, hey, slap me like a chicken tender or two. And if I'm not busy, I might, but for the most part, I tend not to, just because I don't like most of the people I work with, and I just don't give out food often. But what they did, what that person did to you, son, was just. I wish somebody would. No, I've had that happen where like somebody will prioritize their food over a ticket that's like 30 minutes long.
Right. Like, how dare you? These people come in here to eat and pay for their food, but you gonna come here and like you king shit and get yourself, like, that's not how that works. This is not okay.
Well, I was walking around the house saying that she wants a little, as she would say. I'm not having no kids. I need her to calm down. That's what I'm.
Not. And if I do, I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of my children.
No, my friend literally just brought his son over here, and we haven't really almost a year. And he was just so happy and so cheerful. My friend looked at me. He was like, "Oh, yeah, mom wanted it." I said, "That's fine. If she ain't gonna get it from me," I said, "That's gonna be her grandson right there." Since she claimed you anyway.
God bless.
And then the thing is that my ex said last night that he had a kid with 2 years. I was just like, that's funny. Like, I literally was just like, because I play around a lot. I really do. And y'all know I do. I play around and call a lot. But I'm not doing that to myself.
Right.
Only 22. I'm about to be 22.
You have a whole life ahead of you. Kids can wait.
See, Slur, but we know how you feel about children.
Granted, yes. Like, I'm putting my feelings aside. You still got a whole life ahead of you. Like, you haven't even hit your 30s yet. Like,
I'm not trying to be like her. I'm not trying to be like her. She had me at 29. I'm not trying to do that. That's
just at one point in time, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a nice family man, have kids. Now I'm just like, fuck all that. Just have sex with whoever you want.
right.
I don't care. You, sir, can't talk to nobody about no. Don't. I'm not gonna let you sit here and try and play these people like you just. I mean, we know you a dog like that. Everybody knows this. This is a simple fact. But you're not 100% dog. You're not You're not respecting the craft of thought.
Wait, respecting the craft?
I'm talking. I need you full on, just slinging or taking dick, and full on. There is no in between.
You, sir, are doing the in
Travis.
between.
You are right there in between. It's Travis.
That's crazy. What's the problem with this being in between? I don't see the issue.
Nah.
It don't work like that.
I need you either a thought or you're not. There is no in between.
That's crazy. I'm gonna need some time. I gotta think. I got too many choices.
What? Too many choices. Okay. Well, since we're on this topic, we might as well bring back that little section of the show since we did that for the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
What is one bad experience that you guys had?
Oh God.
A bad one.
I feel the pain in my hand already just
I'm gonna
thinking.
let you go first since he was special guest.
Oh, okay. So I think I told y'all about this. I'm not too sure, but last year around like towards like the time before like August or December, I got in touch with somebody who I was messing around with back when I first came back to New York, and we were hitting it. We was chatting, having a good time, and towards the end of the day, we linked back up. He asked if he wanted to come and see him, and I was like, I thought I'd think about it, and then by the end of the week, I ended up agreeing. So I took the train from Brooklyn all the way out to the Bronx. That's about a 2.
Oh, I know what this is now. I know what story this is now. It took me a minute, but I know.
That's about a 2-hour commute. So mind you, I'm already tired because just sitting on the train doing nothing. You get bored. You get a little antsy. So get off the train, take the bus to his house. The bus is like 10 minutes. And I meet him at the subway. So we eat there, we catch up, have a good time and everything. And then he was like, hey, let's go back to my place. Now, one of the things that was always the issue before was that the people he stays with never wanted company in the house. So I'm thinking, what's about to go on right now? So I asked him, like, hey, I thought people don't like people in the house and stuff. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it, I'm gonna sneak you in. But as soon as he said that, I thought about how you gonna sneak a big nigga like me into your house? Like, you already got creaky floors and the stairs is old. Like, I didn't understand. But somehow it worked. We in the room, we chilling. He turned on the TV, just looking at background noise, and we basically start going at it, kissing all over, feeling up on each other, all that good jazz. Then all of a sudden, we hear his grandfather down the hallway coming towards the room. When I tell you, I've never been pushed into a closet so fast. So he got me in the closet, stalling, like trying to stall me from like trying to figure out what's going on. And he's like, just stay here. He hears the door open and he slams the closet door, but my thumb is in the crevice where the door rests when you close it.
God bless.
So this boy smashed my thumb in the door frame. When I tell you it took all the power in my body not to scream and cuss, all up in this boy's house. So he's talking to his granddad. I'm in the closet wheezing because my finger is just bleeding. I'm in pain. He closed, like he done with his granddad. He come back and he look at my hand. He's like, what happened? And I look at him crazy. Like he didn't just slam my hand.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. So I bust through the door. I sit on the bed. He go back, get a bandage and stuff. He patched me up and everything. And he looks at me. And I'm like, what do you want? He looks down in his lap and I'm like, you can't be serious. You want to do this right now when you slam my finger? So we talked for a little bit. End up giving him head. And then I took myself home. Cause I just wasn't with it no more after that.
I would have made all the noise leaving that
Let me
goddamn
tell you about
house.
yourself real quick.
I would have stomped everywhere, slammed doors, whatever. All that. All through them people's house.
Listen.
First of all, for you, are you a good one? Ain't no way I'm doing anything with anybody after I just get my finger pressed in this goddamn
Tell
door.
him again.
I'm like, nah, you paying for this. You paying for my way back home. You paying for this hospital bill that I'm finna go get, even though I ain't that hurt. You gonna pay what you owe.
Right.
Second of all, like Lysha said, I'm screaming and hollering. Ain't no way nowhere. No. No. It's not gonna fly.
Like, I was lucky enough to where like my thumb wasn't damaged. Like, all he did was like for the nail that was growing, he kind of messed up the nerves in it, so that one had to grow out and a new one had to grow. But other than that, I was fine, except when the initial slam. Oh my god,
They still had the nerve to ask for this.
that's what I'm like.
Afterwards.
I
And you
was
were
like,
crazy enough to give it to him. I would have looked him up and down and been like, you funny. I'm
You
going
like, you got
home.
2 hands. Genius, how about you?
Okay. This happened quite a few years ago. I was messing with this girl. Or to be more precise, my friend had hooked me up with this girl, and I was like, okay, well, we'll see what comes from it.
Oh my.
So, I mean, she wasn't like gorgeous, pretty, but she was decent in the face to look at. I was like, okay, whatever. You fit most of my physical types. She kind of big, so I was like, okay. So one day, I was just like, let's go to the park. The park nearby. We not doing nothing. Let's just go chill. So we go to the park. We sit and we talking, and as the conversation goes on, I can tell, like just the look in her eyes, she wants to try something. Now, mind you, my previous girlfriend was quite out there when it came to sexual acts, and she had flirted with the idea of sex in public before. So I was not new to the idea of either getting or giving head in public. It wasn't nothing new to me. I hadn't done it yet, but it wasn't nothing new. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It's about 8 o'clock p.m. now. Ain't nobody gonna really do this. So I'm like, shit, go for it. And she proceeds to give me a hand job. And this hand job had to be the most rough hand job I have ever gotten. Like girls' hands were like gorilla hands.
Oh my god.
And I'm there. I'm a nice person because I let everybody try something at least once. And she told me I've never done something like this before, so I was like, okay, well, I'll be nice and I'll let this play out. I'm just sitting on the bench, looking up at the sky, talking to Jesus in my head like, Jesus, it's me again. I don't know what to do, Lord. I'm already sinning, so I might as well keep sinning. But baby, this is a bad sin. It's bad to the flesh. I can't handle this. So after about almost 10 minutes of tugging, I'm
Oh
just like,
god.
I'm good. Just pop the top and let's get up out of here. And then she started giving me head, and I was like, okay, this is fine, this is decent. Until she bit me, and I was like, oh nope, bye, we're done. We are done here. I was like, baby, I gotta go. I got a curfew. Yeah, I got a curfew. I gotta go home. She's like, oh, okay, well, let me know you wanna meet back up again. I was like, I'll let you do that. I ain't talked to her since.
Oh my
And
god.
I've never been one of them people to just be like, I'm not gonna stop talking to you without a reason. Either I'm gonna cuss you out, and then I'm gonna stop talking to you, or I'm gonna be like, we should just go our separate ways. This is not beneficial to anybody. I was livid. and it wasn't like a playful nibble. It was a bite. Like it's like a bite of 49 type incident where it was
Oh my
it,
god.
Lorena Bob?
yes.
Oh, God.
And I guess she was nervous because I was like, I'm not that blessed with I'm hitting good. I'm not that blessed now, but this something's going on. That that that's definitely up there when it comes to bad sex times. That
Oh
that
Lord.
that's probably number one. Number two was when that boy started using the word boy pussy, and I was like, no, it's time to go. It's time to go. People are just please everybody if you're listening, don't use the term boy pussy. Don't use the term bussy. Don't use them around me. I might actually backhand you.
Oh my god.
And
Jesus.
she laughing because she knows the truth. I might actually backhand you. That is the biggest turnoff I have ever had to go through.
Boy pussy is just together. It's just nasty. Like, I prefer bussy. I'm sorry.
I
Right.
don't prefer either. Just say ass, wet ass, good ass, juicy ass, something. I don't care. Just don't use that. But yeah, the bite of when did that happen? It's 2017. It's happened in 2014. The bite of 2014
Oh
is the
my.
fucking worst sex I've ever had.
Well, you would think that the thing that never happened was the worst thing that ever happened to me, but it wasn't. Let's see. I was a freshman in college. I was going to a private college at this time, and we had did a bridge program for a scholarship. So at the end of the program, you get accepted into the scholarship or you don't. And there was this guy. He was really attractive at the time because it was like, okay, he really doesn't talk much, light skin, cute, got dreads, whatever. So I peeped that he was eyeing me, and then I just thought he was just so adorable. One day, maybe this was like a week before my birthday, before my 19th, 18th birthday, right before my 18th birthday, we had went we were downtown, we were leaving, and we were walking in the same direction. He was like, "Oh, out or whatever." I was like, "Okay, that's fine, whatever. We can hang out." We get to his house, watching the movie. Now I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I had. I had on a romper, a halter top romper, and a Letterman jacket. Everything was color coordinated and was the same. The romper, the only way to get in and out of it was to step into it. There's no zippers, there's no other ways to get in or out of it. I just want y'all to understand. So, watching a movie, he puts on this corny ass movie. Watch this. And immediately, I text my best friend at the time. 30 minutes, call my phone. Literally 30. I gave you 30 minutes. Call my phone. And if I answer the phone, tell me that there's an emergency. She was like, all right, bet. So we're about maybe 10 minutes into this movie. He gets aggressive. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Guess we're gonna do that. So he tries to get me out of the romper. Mind you, I still have the fucking jacket on.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not pulling that down with the jacket still on. And he's trying to figure out how to get it off. He was pulling it from like the bottom part. So I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, this is not how this works. So I just ended up just like down like from the so the only thing was exposed was the bra. Somewhere in here he gets fully unclothed. And there wasn't much there. But ass naked. And it wasn't much there. Now at this time, like I said, I'm 17 years. At this time, I wasn't doing. That's just wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was skinny, but I was still thick, you know.
Yep.
So I had them thighs on me or whatever. And he tries to go in, and he's not finding it at all. And he whispers in my ear, he's like, I can't find your hole.
Oh my god.
Mind you, dude's at least 20. I'm 17. He's at least 20. So he's just like, yeah, no, I can't. So I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. You're an adult. You're a clear adult. And he's like he's like fumbling around everywhere. And then he proceeds to ask me for some suck. And I'm just like,
Oh god.
no. So I'm just like, all right, maybe if I jerk a little bit, he can, because he wasn't getting up either. I think maybe if I jerk, maybe he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work either.
Oh.
So I was just like, you know what? Where is this phone call? She called me at the perfect time. I was just like, thank you, Jesus. So I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and I was talking to her. I was like, yo, it was so fucking bad. I was like, this is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And she was just like, yo, what happened? I was like, first of all, hit it up. He didn't know where the hole. He told me I was too thick for him. And this is a grown ass man. I said, nothing. I said, my nigga, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I say this all the time. I was like, God taps me on my shoulder whenever I try and be a hoe. Like, my child, this is not your purpose. This is not what you're here for. So that right there was just. And then he proceeded when we got back to school to tell them that he kicked me out of his house because I wouldn't give.
What?
I
He
sat
one of
down
them
with
niggas.
every.
Ew.
I
Right.
sat down with every boy in that program in a circle. And I said, that's what he told y'all? They was like, yeah. I said, y'all want to know where couldn't get it up and he couldn't find it. Everybody looked at me with their mouth on the fucking ground. And right after I said it, he walked into the lounge and everybody just busted out laughing. And he was just like, he was trying to get in on the joke. And we're laughing at you.
Just clowning him.
Long story short, I almost spat on that nigga. Like they had to carry me out the lounge one day. To this day, I still can't fuck with him.
I probably would have. I don't know if I spit on him, but you definitely would have caught these hands.
No, because he told the murderer that before me and the murderer started dating, he was messing with me. And I was like, my nigga, no, I chilled with you one time. I was like, I've known the murderer since I was like 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that us being in that program, like we reconnected and then we realized who we were, like who each other was at that time. And then that's how we started dating. But what was trifling about the situation is that me and the murderer started dating like 3 days after that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Trifling, but you know,
Insane.
it is what it is. So yeah, that was my worst experience.
As always, these conversations are always lovely to have these adult conversations. But
So
I think we're going to wrap it up today for this episode. I know it's a bit of a short one, but circumstances and I'm getting sicker.
Genos is dying.
I'm actually dying a little bit.
He's about to keel
I'm
over.
fighting this coughing fit, something fierce, and it's coming. But we thank everybody. Make sure if you're not already, follow me and Lysha on Twitter. And thank you, Slur, for being here today.
Of course, anytime. It was nice.
You can find Slur on Twitter at. This is the part where you put your Twitter. Sorry.
Oh, at SlurDerp. Yeah. My bad.
But you make sure you follow Slur on Twitter and YouTube. He puts out content about once a week.
Yeah, once a week.
Once
Yeah,
every 2 weeks.
once a week.
Every
Yeah.
3 months.
Okay.
Also check out Slur's podcast, the Groove Podcast. And bug the fuck out of him in his comments, in his Twitter, and his server about this pool party episode, this 1 year episode. I honestly would like to have everybody back. Like when I say everybody, like the original cast, like all 10 of us. Yes, it was 10 of us at the pool party. Shut your mouth. You have to deal with it, man.
I mean, do I?
Oh,
So
I just
If
remembered.
I just choose not to show up, is that gonna hurt me in any
that's
shape or
crazy.
form?
So what are you gonna
Anyway,
do? So what are you gonna do? No. So what are you gonna do when we're all there for the surprise thing that they're gonna find out
the
about
one of them ain't gonna be there.
soon?
The one
You
I,
don't know that?
the one I can't look. I mean, I gotta look at him.
Hey, he said he was coming for my birthday that Sunday.
He can stay in your room. That's fine with me. I don't really get too shit about this. But
All right,
anyways,
guys.
we thank y'all for listening to another episode of Let's Talk Real Talk. We will see y'all again next week. Remember, if you're watching this the day or two after it gets uploaded, we do upload on Tuesdays now because YouTube is
Y'all.
fucking. And we
And
are on SoundCloud as well.
SoundCloud. Yep. SoundCloud.com/Let's Talk Real Talk. That's probably where you're gonna catch the episode at first. So just be on the lookout for a video on my channel saying that the podcast is up. And you will see that video every Tuesday at 12 p.m. letting you guys know that the podcast is up. And there's a little jiggy with it, like salad dance in there for y'all. Enjoy. And thanks for listening.
And we will see y'all again next week. Goodbye.
Don't
Bye.
forget, be